If you haven't watched the TV show From, which is streaming on MGM Plus, you are missing out. Let's go.
Oh, thank God we heard the screaming.
You picked a bad spot.
This is gonna be a very unique review recommendation because nobody knows what this show is about. It's like, we know what it's about, but we really don't know what it's about. So I can't really spoil anything. Even if I tried to spoil something, nothing can be spoiled because you're still not gonna figure it out. Majority of the world hasn't figured out what this show is about. All we know is you drive into this specific town and you start being stuck in some kind of time loop or some kind of loop. The only thing we know is there is a town that is cursed or maybe binded by magic or a spell, something of that nature. When you drive into that town, you're stuck. And what I mean by stuck is you can try to drive circles because you know how roads are. You can keep driving on the road. The road is gonna keep going till it ends. And it is not letting people leave the town. All I can tell you is this show is very interesting and very entertaining. Season 3 was kind of slow, but season 1 and season 2 is most definitely gonna draw you in and you're gonna go to season 3 anyway. It's that type of show. You know, the first episode, the first 5 minutes gets you hooked. And I like how the story unfolds because they don't come out right away and just tell you what's going on. And if season 4 is going to be the last season of this show, I don't know how they're gonna answer everybody's questions in one season. They can't afford to have any filler episodes. Season 3 had a lot of filler episodes. When it comes to the performances, all the performances are good. They're average. You know, they're all good performances, but it's not the greatest because that's not what this show is about. This show is about making you think, making you trying to put together a puzzle, like a jigsaw puzzle or something. That's what this show is about. But they do it in an entertaining way. It's not done in a boring way. It's done in a very entertaining and interesting way. You know, there's a lot of groups on Facebook about this show, just like any other show. But when it comes to the From groups, everybody is asking the same questions. People got their own theories out there. Like, this show has created so many theories. Nobody knows what's real. And I feel like the reason why that is because the writers of the show, they have created the show in a way where they can keep changing it if they want to. There's no rules to this show. There's no laws. There is no patterns. You know, there's nothing about this show that's gonna make you be like, I know what this show is about. No, you do not know what this show is about. All we know as an audience is there is a town that when you drive into it, you just cannot leave. And then on top of that, there are monsters that live in the town. So at nighttime, everybody goes inside the house and all these monsters come out, you know, and if you get caught outside, you know what I'm saying, the monsters are gonna eat you and stuff like that, you know? And the crazy thing is, after 3 seasons, we still don't know what to call them. We just calling them monsters because I guess that's what the show calls them, you know? But they look like regular humans and they can just transform at will. Yeah, this show has a lot of mystery built around it, and that is why it's popular, because everybody knows that curiosity killed the cat. So if I had to rate this show based on what it is, 8.5, because this is the most mysterious show that you're ever gonna come across. So I'm just hoping that season 4 don't have any filler episodes because they're not gonna be able to answer 3 seasons of questions, if that makes sense. But when it comes to like the filmmaking process, of course, good cinematography, good lighting, good sound design, good score. Even the intro music gets you ready for the show. So hopefully you check the show out. If you have a theory, you can leave it in the comments, let me know, or hit me up or whatever. I really don't have a theory for the show because I'm not even gonna try. But for now, I'm just waiting for season 4 to come out, which they said it would be out in 2026. So you have a lot of time to watch all 3 seasons and join the bandwagon of confusion because we are all confused. We are all puzzled. So until next time, y'all.